up to my alarm for 6:30, ready for the day.
Hey guys, I am going to do a vlog, like a little story time while I'm outside. Once I get to my destination, I'm going to do a little story time with you guys, just on some things, reminiscing, because during this quarantine, I did a lot of reminiscing, as many of you guys have probably as well, especially if you're in my generation, late 20s to my generation or even older. You know, there's just a lot of thinking, a lot of memories that you look back on, a lot of reflection, meditation, and more. So once I get to my destination outside, I'm going to do a little story time, and not just memories, other things too. Crazy things I experienced during quarantine. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is the park that me, my family, friends spent a lot of time at. A lot of good memories here. Many of you guys can relate, if you have a local park. But over there is where obviously they did baseball and football. So my brother used to practice over here. And these are the swings for the little kids, and then there's the other swings there. My favorite swings, thank God everything is taped off now. I'm so happy that things are starting to get back to normal. These were my favorite seats over here that me and my friends used to swing on and chat. And when I was younger, before vlogging was a thing and people laughed at it, it wasn't really vlogging, but it could have been. This bench right here, when I was a teenager, I literally came to this bench and my sister, sometimes by myself, and I've always written music. As you guys know, I love music. I'm a singer. I love to sing. I mainly learned how to sing from church. I was in the choir and stuff. So anyways, they taught me how to sing, how to properly sing and hold a note. And I also played the keyboard and the piano. When I was a young teenager and more hyper, I would come here and just perform to see who would come by and listen. And back then, it really wasn't a thing, and now it is. If only vlogging was really a thing back then. As you come this way, there's another bench. If me and my sister ever wanted to sneak out of the house and do what we wanted to do, we would come over here and literally hide behind these bushes and just hang out with friends. Just because, as you can relate, when you're a young teenager, your parents just want you to stay in. There's a curfew, obviously, as you know. And I think it was mode over here. It's really nice. I'm going to bring you guys over to the basketball hoop as to where I used to play basketball with my family. I'm a very family-oriented person. I had friends, but not that many, just because girls are backstabbers. My brother, on the other hand, has many friends, because, guys usually keep their friends from high school, whereas girls kind of depart. I mean, you might keep 2 to 4 friends from high school as a girl, but over here is where I came mainly with my family. If I was with my friend, I usually brought one friend here with me, and me and her would just hang out and play basketball. All right, so I have flipped the camera onto me because I wanted to do a nice story time outside, because the outside touches my highlights a lot nicer. It's easier to be outside and do a video, especially when there's nobody around here. So I just want to start my hair. You don't understand how excited I was and still am that I was able to get into the salon safely and surely, because I definitely needed a touch up. I needed my she tried to cover my roots as much as possible. So at this point, I'm just using a lot of purple shampoo, and I'm kind of nervous because you're only supposed to use so much, and you can only use it I think she said twice a week. Yeah, drop down in the comment section how long do you think I should use this purple shampoo, because my hair's already light. She mainly said to just do the top, because this is where my roots are, obviously, and we couldn't there's only so many foils, and the foil isn't going to get the little flyaways in there. So, if you're a stylist, or if you have a friend who's a stylist, or you just know, drop down in the comment section, how long should I keep using this purple shampoo? All she said was twice a week, and then the other days, obviously, I have special color care shampoo and conditioner that I use so I can keep my highlights looking very shiny and pretty, vibrant, because I feel the sun also helps lighten it up, obviously, and I've been outside a lot, taking walks and relaxing and stuff like that, and reminiscing. I feel this quarantine has really taught me, as well as other people around me, that life is precious, nature is awesome, phones, it's not about the phone, it's not about technology, because technology is something the human makes. I mean, nature is already here, ready for us. It's more amazing, no drama, and it's just something to enjoy. I did a lot of reminiscing, and I realized, 10 years ago, I was 20, okay? And I was so excited to be turning 21. I remember how long the year took to become 21. And then I turned 21 and I was so psyched. I went out like every single weekend with my girlfriends, and I was a fruity drinker. Now I kind of like wine, but at the same time I'm trying to like lean off of it, whatever the word is, just because like after a while, like wine makes me feel so nasty in the morning, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I can't keep drinking it. And it's like the red wine. I can't really get into the white wine. So I'm just like, also like if you want to start a discussion about this, drop down the comment section how different you are from 10 years ago, and any reminiscing that you guys did and what you noticed that was different, how you have changed into the person you are today. And, if you want to drop down the comment section your favorite drink, and why you like that drink or whatever, because I know I'm talking about drinks here, we can make this discussion more fun. I also I do like fruity drinks sometimes, like I like the twisted teas, but I like the flavored ones. Like the original ones are good, but like, sometimes you keep drinking the original one, like after a while, like you feel a little sick, so I come to terms that I like the raspberry one. I just tried the peach one. And it actually tastes like a tangerine or peach, like an actual fruit. It's really, really good, but it's strong. So I can't really drink it as fast as I drink wine, but it's really good. So yeah, I've just been leaning away from the red wine just because I hate how it makes me feel in the morning. And I hate what it does to your lips. Oh my God. Like you have to wear lipstick as a woman, like, especially if you're going out or even if you're home hanging out with people like family and friends. I mean, when you're drinking red wine and you're not wearing any lipstick or anything, you can really see like the stain. I hate the stain. And then in the morning I feel so gross and I'm constantly brushing when I'm doing my teeth, like brushing the stain off too, like so annoying. So I just been like trying not to drink wine unless maybe like if it's a holiday or something. Like Thanksgiving is a definite, like that's, with turkey you have to have wine. Like 10 years went by like that. It's just crazy because when I was like 20, it went by so slow to become 21. And then like, I feel like when I did turn 25, like everybody said like you're halfway to 50. Everyone has said that. I was laughing at the time, like I'm only 25. And then now I realize 5 years went by like that. It's crazy. So like I did a lot of reminiscing and like I see like old videos and old pictures of me and my friends and my family. And I'm just like, wow, I remember that day exactly. It was yesterday. And another thing that I've noticed, a lot of you can relate during quarantine, it has had a lot of effect on us physically. That's why a lot of us, have been taking walks, jogging, running, working out at home, exercising. Because, like I was just getting back into the gym, feeling great. I love the cardio machines. If you want to drop down in the comment section, what's your favorite part of the gym? What you do to lose weight, what you do to gain muscle, drop that down. I like to power walk the treadmill, but I also like to go on the elliptical, I think it is, where it like works your whole system. It's awesome. And the day that this quarantine thing started, I was devastated that the gym closed. And I'm really hoping that in phase 3, I think it's actually phase 4 they'll open. I don't really know what's going on, but it's just, I feel like it has taken a toll on my body, this quarantine, because there's nothing for any of us really to do except to collect that pandemic pay if you're eligible. Even if you're working, you really can't go anywhere but spend money on food. It's horrible. So, I noticed that there's a lot of changes physically and I'm trying to go back to who I was. I did have like a moment yesterday in my room where I'm just thinking like, oh my God, what happened to me? Like I'm looking in the mirror at myself and I'm not trying to like make this seem like some kind of depression video because I'm not depressed. I'm not a depressed person, but I know I can get back to how I am, how I'm supposed to be, because again, you look at 10 years ago and I'm just looking at 10 years ago and I'm like, I look like taller and I look super thin. And obviously when you're that young, everybody has the same shape really. We all change as we get older, but to maintain and keep that same look is so hard as you get older. So I'm really trying to lessen on certain things. Like I don't eat as much. I try not to eat as much, but then at the same time they say you're supposed to eat a lot more. It's like weird to get back to how you were. And I definitely love fruit. Like I love, I like apples. It's just like they're so like sometimes they're hard to bite into. Like I have really sensitive teeth, so oranges is what I run to, or grapes are my favorite. And then the raspberries are so delicious. But I didn't know that there's like sugar coated ones at the store versus regular. Like I thought they're just like one set, but I guess the other set's like sugar coated. I didn't pay attention to that. So make sure if you want to be healthy, You're supposed to get the ones that aren't sugar coated, whatever. Bananas, like I can't really get into them. Like when I ran track, they always told us to have a banana before like your track meet or whatever because of the potassium. It helps with cramping in the legs and stuff, shin splints and all that. So I had no choice but like have a banana, have some water, and I also had energy drinks. But they tell you really not to have an energy drink, but I've mentioned this in my other vlogs. I have asthma and stuff, so I had an inhaler I had to take. The energy drink actually helped me too with the asthma. It got me energized, and then I also had my inhaler. So, and I had to take that like every single time I ran. So, and I was a sprinter because I couldn't do long distance. I still can't run so long. I will run out of breath like horribly. I take a lot of videos and pictures for reasons. Some people don't like that, but the thing is, it's memories, and people don't do like a memory book really anymore. Like you'd have to go to Walgreens, CVS or somewhere to print that out. I do a lot on my phone, and then I just transfer it to my laptop or my computer. And there's only so much space that you have on a computer to keep all these memories. And that's why, you know, I'm thinking about getting more flash drives and stuff, because these are memories. So like when you get older, like in the more years to come, or you have kids, you know, you want to show them something, right? Like, so I grew up on the phone with, I grew up on the camera. Like we've always taken pictures and videos and things like that. So, you know, don't take offense that I'm always taking videos and stuff. I do this because these memories are something that we cherish forever. I feel like in the newer generation, like my brother's generation, like the kids in their early 20s and younger, they're all about the phone with videos and vlogging and cameras and stuff. So I do feel like, it's becoming a thing now. And, because people don't have the memory book really anymore like we used to have, where you could just open the book and look at something, which I do feel like that was easier. But now you can look at old videos, and just reminiscing on those old videos and like comparing how I looked then to now, comparing how my lifestyle was then to now, So, yeah, I've just been reminiscing a lot and dwelling. I do start my new job tomorrow, so that should be interesting, and it's not going to be like an office job. I had an office opportunity. It might pay a little more, but I don't know. I feel like ever since I took office jobs after I graduated and stuff, because I wanted to use my degree with them, it had a tremendous effect on me physically. And I feel like my actual self is someone that enjoys dealing with customers directly, being on the floor, dealing with the customers, like managing, working in the pharmacy, doing the retail stuff, like being on my feet. Like I'm more like that. I like moving around and stuff like that. Like sitting, I feel like, is not good for me. It makes me depressed and all that. So I'm a lot happier that I chose this job, and hopefully, because there's a lot of positions within the pharmacy that they told me I could do without schooling. So we will see where this lands. But yeah, I also wanted to mention a little story time with you guys during quarantine, how rude people are and people don't care, and people are just acting tough because it's quarantine. They think that they could do what they want. I was doing laundry, went to this laundromat, and I go there all the time to do my laundry. And I only had a few things I put in the washer. I like to wait there, you know what I'm saying? And then these two ladies come in with their kids, very young. Their kids are literally going to every dryer, every washer, slamming all the doors, being violent, and they're literally little kids. And I'm like, that's not good. Obviously, anybody would be scared or alerted if they heard smashing. And then they were smashing all of the laundry carts together. I'm just looking around like, what the hell? Like, I'm like, why are kids doing this? I've been smacked as a child. Like, any child in my generation, any generation can admit that your parents would never allow you guys to crash things and smash things, especially publicly like that somebody else paid for you to get your laundry done. So then the mother or whatever comes up to me and starts getting in my face saying, why are you staring at my kids like that? They're just little kids. And I'm looking at her like no one's even looking at them. And obviously I try to avoid confrontation and fighting because I'm not like that. So I just step away and just like look at her like she's ridiculous because no one's even looking at them. So then she starts saying she doesn't want to go to jail. I try to act all tough because it's quarantine. And then she says she's bringing her mans. And I'm thinking like, this girl's probably like in her 20s, straight trashy girl. It's like, do you really have to talk like that? And so it just became annoying. And it's just like, ever since then, I'm like kind of nervous to go back there. Because I'm not saying that person's going to be there, but who knows? But yeah, that was my story time, my little rant really for the day. I think I'm going to walk back and finish my peach twisted tea. I'm just starting to get into it because I do like the raspberry, but my dad said that one was out of stock, unfortunately, of course, right? So I'll probably edit this vlog, my brother, and we might post this tonight or tomorrow, whatever. So yeah, stay tuned for more vlogs and more songs. The songs, I know I keep saying this, the songs are done. For any new subscriber, please check out my music. It's awesome. I literally wrote those songs in 10 minutes. I have a gift, I've been told. And at first I didn't want to believe it because I'm not like a millionaire, I'm not famous, but I'm trying to get there. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm going to keep doing this as a side job, whatever. But I've been like writing music since I was like 14. You know, I've always loved to write. My grandfather was a journalist. He got his journalism degree at Siena and then was obviously drafted into the war, unfortunately. But then when he came out of the war, he took over his father's business and owned it. So he was managing his own business. So I feel like I get a lot of my credibility from him with that. So I just been writing. So if you haven't checked it out already, my Remember My Name has 10,000 views on it. Merry Christmas is amazing. That one's got a lot of views on it. There's the one called Fraudulent. It was really about working with somebody who was completely fake. I couldn't stand her. That one was easy to make. Then there's like other ones. The wound spread one is a little emotional. It's if you're new here, my cousin passed away when he was 23. Unfortunately, and it's still been tough on me and my family, you know, to no matter what, we're gonna reminisce, we're gonna see pictures, he's gonna come up, he's on my Facebook, obviously, he's my friend on there, as well as my family too. Like, we're always gonna remember him, obviously. It's tough, and that song is really about my personal relationship with him. A lot of people say that's their favorite song, so please check it out if you're new. I'll try to spice these up, and I'll try and do more features. I know you guys like the features when my brother comes in. If you haven't already, follow him. He's going to link down his information below, and his friends have their own personal vlogging site where they do silly things and then like challenges, and then they have to do something silly. The losers do something silly or something. It's really funny, and they do a lot of outdoor vlogs, and I feel like the outdoor vlogs get a lot more views because you're not just sitting somewhere in a house. You know what I mean? You're outside. You're moving around. And so yeah, check them out and don't give up on me. If you're a new subscriber, please just check out my music first. Let me know what you think. Feel free to drop down in the comment section. If it's something really negative and nasty, it will be deleted. No need for hurt and evilness. We don't need that. So yeah, I hope everybody has a great day and a great weekend to come, and stay tuned for more. So bye guys.
Woke up to my alarm for 6:30.